Today I'd like to speak about paper. The books as they're printed on paper, the question is there a direction in paper like there is in wood? And is it important to make sure that the book is printed in the right direction? Here I have, although it's difficult to see on the video, here I have a piece of rag paper, quality paper, with lines on it, what are called watermarks. And this is a quality piece of paper, and the direction of the paper is the direction of the watermarks. In other words, the paper goes in this direction. If I took the paper and folded it like this, I will get a perfect crease right along here. Perfect. Now, if I take the same piece of paper and I fold it in the wrong direction, I will get a rough edge. Difficult to see on the video, but it's a rough edge. I'm sure many times you've ripped a piece of paper and in one direction it rips well, in the other direction it doesn't. What happens is many of the printers go and print the books, and in order to save money to be able to make the book the right size, they sometimes put the paper in the wrong direction. And when they do that, the book will not open properly. So unfortunately, this is what's happened in modern times. In the olden times, all the paper was made by hand. And because the paper was made by hand, it was always made, and the way the watermark is made is the material that the paper is going to be made of is put on a screen. And the screen has lines on it, and that's why these lines are on the paper. Today it's more decorative in nature. But also, something interesting, the people who made the paper put also a decorative design with their emblem on it, so that in reality, let's say you have a book that's 300-400 years old, but the first page is missing and you don't have a date on the book. You can look at the paper, and if you find the design of the one who made the paper, you can then, there's a book, you can see it unless you hold the paper up to the light, and you'll see even today the ones who make paper, make quality paper, will have their name on the paper in a watermark. Sometimes if you have an expensive book, look at it in the light and you'll see what I'm referring to. Now, there is a book that you can look up that has pictures of all the watermarks and when these people lived who made the paper. And this way you can date the book, because at that time paper wasn't made and stored like today, where they could make paper and leave it for 10 years and use it. There, the paper was made specifically for specific books. So this is a little bit about paper.